It always feel like somebody's watching me. Bro. Twitter.com. E. Let's go. E so much. Hi everyone, I hope you're right. How's it going? We are going to start drawing in a second. Manga art. I'm literally having 300 IQ brain explosion moment. It's totally not because of hypertension and having 7 coffees already. I'm about to pop an energy drink right now. Let's go. Breaking news, Vtuber gets a heart attack on stream, see how. I have to seriously start watching out for how much coffee I'm actually having. Also, I've had a huge realization. Back in my days, there was this Disney movie. What was it called in English? It was Stallion from a Wild something. I think that was that. In Polish version, it was Mustangs Dzikiej Doliny. So yes, the names actually are changing so much that I can't even comprehend myself, and surprise surprise, I am too stupid to actually sit down and freehand translate Disney movie names, because surprise, those are quite often poorly translated and not put out accordingly to the actual name that is in English. So yeah, and I'm catching on every single movie on that. Like for example, Die Hard was translated into Glass Trap, but surprise, it wasn't taken to the bank that actually the movie is going to have more parts in the series, and Glass Trap, which was actually according to the it was actually taken only for the skyscraper that the whole action of the movie was taking part, is going to happen only in one of the movies. So you have Glass Trap 2 and 3, but there's absolutely no Glass Trap involved in that. So good job, translators. I absolutely hate you. And the fact that I've actually came to the fact that it could be named differently and the name would fit better for occasional next parts when I was 16 at the time, and the translators were like over 30 at that time when they were naming it. It's actually a shame that 16-year-old was capable to translate the name better. Absolute shame. Someone should take them to the street and walk with the bell behind them and scream shame, shame, like in Game of Thrones or something. I don't know, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. Yes, you can actually see how hyper I am due to the amount of sheer coffee I've had today. I'm about to have caffeine squeaks. Meanwhile, me with caffeine squeaks. Also, why the fuck did I have to edit the post and leave? I've placed the freaking... There we go. I've placed the hashtags when I shouldn't. Also, I don't know why r/Vtubers has Urocrony profile picture as the whole subreddit picture, so that's funny. But for those who are not following me on Blue Sky, Twitter or Reddit, I did decided to say yes, I'm finished with Crony's thing. With the Crony's illustrations, so that's that. Hi Muto, Gotavi here, how are your playing is going? We call it give your life expensive, which means don't die easily, aka die hard. Exactly! Exactly! Like, it could... and it's seriously just Glass Trap 1, 2 and 3. Like, even though it makes no sense whatsoever, I absolutely despise that fact. But yeah... outside of the translations, let's turn on the manga, shall we? Because we are going to draw manga today. I've decided to actually work on it because I'm right now. I'm right. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. It's in a big glass building, isn't it? Yes. The very first part, only first part, happens in the big glass building. That's the possibly the worst segment, because after that you have absolutely nothing. So I want to change the cover. We are going to probably sit down and try to figure out how the cover is going to look like. For those who are not aware, Clip Studio Paint EX is giving you option to create your comic books and is allowing you to have a whole page spread, so I can literally jump between different pages and just work on them simultaneously while seeing everything, how it's going, and section, whole split, how the pages just are pushing through. So we've got like some sort of, let's say, thumbnailing for all the pages, and I'm planning on making the cover art with a flats. We are going to shade it on a different occasion, but I'm not sure actually how far we are going to go into that. I might start shading it, or I might start making proper sketches of the pages. That might be something I might roll around. And about that, let me grab... Let's go. I've got it. So let me grab a energy drink. Even though I'm already caffeinated enough. But yeah, I literally... I really want to prepare myself for new... for some stuff I'm going to work on after the stream too. But yeah, so basically let's figure out what I want to keep So for sure I want to keep the coffee and energy drinks day. I've got 7 coffees right now, and this is a energy drink, so yeah. Hope you've heard it and it wasn't affecting your ears too much, because I've actually boosted the loudness of my microphone for that bit, and it was for a bit, so that's that. I have way too many things on my desk right now. Good, bro. That's why I'm making fun that I'm going to start having the squeaks. So let's figure out what I want to keep. I want to keep the logo. I really like the logo. It looks how I've more or less would imagine, like some carved out pieces. Though I'm not sure. On the other hand, now as I'm looking at the logo that we've done yesterday, because this is I'm back, Devis. Yes! Hi, sister! Hi, Kejiro, that I'm here. How are you? Hope it was going. So basically, yesterday we finished the, my Vtuber logo, right? So I was like, this is literally how you are making a logo for a manga too, right? So I'm wondering, do I want to change it a little? Even though this is actually fitting the style, it's actually keeping up this some sort of a ancient and more of a godly feel to everything, so I'm not quite sure if I want to change it or not. We might want to, but still, not sure. Another thing is that I want to keep those for sure. Making a manga today, interesting, yep. So I want to keep those writings for sure, because I want to more or less go for the Tite Kubo's thingies. So the thing is, I want to have PK Moriarty actually in a bit different way, so we are going to change that too. So we are most likely going to just change everything else straight up. Let's get rid of that and that. Okay, so let's make a writing. It's going to be white. It's going to be P. Wait. Let's maybe first start writing in English. In black, I mean. PK. And under that, Moriarty. Maybe all capitals. Moriarty. So I want that to be shot across everything here. My Wi-Fi, bro. What's wrong with your Wi-Fi? What's wrong? I'm losing my mind today. That's good though. That's not necessarily what I'm going for. It's laggy as hell. I see. Them. That's not what I want. I don't want circular text. I want this to be like spread across the Moriarty, and I think Moriarty is going to be smaller. It's 40. Let's make it like half the size. Actually 30? No, half the size. It has to be like 20. And it's actually good, but PK now is standing too much. What you think? I think it's actually standing too much. Maybe if I'll change it to a bit different. I don't want that. To be fair, I was thinking about impact font. Making an actual signature with a meme font. Gonna be perfect. Okay, so let's use a 20 pixel. And that's actually looking good. I actually like that one. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Why is impact a meme font? It was literally used for memes. Every single meme, you know, top text, bottom text. It was made with impact font and only impact font because it was really readable and quite bold. So someone just made a meme with this font and everyone started using impact. Oh my god, a Devis plushie, I'm crying. Yeah, we finally got a Devis plushie. It was made by Muto. Huge thanks again. So I want this to be like that, and I want this to be moved like here. I found recently this some sort of singer, and he some sort of a singer, and he's literally and he's literally made a song called Bunny Girl, and it's the my current earworm, and I can't shake it out of my head. I'm like from that one cartoon, get out of me head, bro, get out of me head, and starts pointing the gun. It's not coming out. Anyway, so let's figure out the positioning of everything. So what's really important is to keep up. I've noticed that Tite Kubo, when it comes to his signature, it's always in the same place. Kinda. It also kinda depends, but hi Goblin, got over here, how are you hoping his game? But mostly it's in right bottom corner, but also Tite Kubo has something, a very specific way of making his cover arts. So basically his cover arts are just character arts, they're just presenting a character, right? So I was kind of thinking about this, and you could see that I've kind of got it, but the thing is that the characters are in quite dynamic positions, and they are most likely a character arts rather than just the you know, some sort of a portray of the character, right? It's generally like mostly showing either like detailed character or, well, genuinely it's, he kind of put out, I'm gonna fix my Wi-Fi right now, I shall return chat. Alrighty. So basically what he's doing is that he kind of splits what the main character is going to take part mostly in the volume, and that character lands on the actual cover art. So that's rather specific, but it, as a matter of fact, makes sense. It's just I can't really figure, because for a while I thought that it's going to be like a crucial scene, for example, right? So let's say in here the crucial scene is Devis being pinned to the obelisk, right? For example, or Devis walking out of the flames. I think more I need rather more a dynamic pose to pull this off, and I think this is exactly the rule that Tite Kubo goes with. So that's what I want to go for, and probably it's literally going to be Devis pinned to the obelisk. So let's actually pursue this sketch, right? So it's going to be Devis pinned to the obelisk. What does it mean? He's going to have his, well, he's not necessarily like pinned to the obelisk, but yeah. So genuinely we're going to have like a nice dynamic view on the character, and the arms are going to like spread like that. So it's going to give a bit better like idea, for example, for the character. And it's good to I've noticed that, for example, Tite Kubo's first like his very first cover art is the main character always, and it's genuinely the same role for other cover arts from what I've noticed. So we're going to draw our main hero of the story, which is Devis, right? Because this is a story from which I've actually took Devis as my Vtuber model. If someone was ever pondering, if someone is a newcomer, Devis is actually my comic book character that I've been taking care of for a while now. I've been actually trying to make the story perfect, and that's something I want to finally pursue. I want to release at least one chapter this year. We'll see how much it's actually going to take us. We are already almost in the first quarter. We are exactly by the end of the first quarter of this year, so I need to do something. I've also found an image that kind of made me thinking. So basically there was like a, you know, there were like several different, you know, cups, right? And there was like a jug of water, and basically in the first image there was like each cup had a little bit of water in them, right? And then there was underneath there was like a cup, like fully done, right? And the text was, yeah, jugs and cups, yeah. So basically the thing was that there was a text that you can work on something, but you have to finish it. And it's like, you know, when you see D cup, E cup. Yes, exactly. X cup, double X cup, whatever. So genuinely the whole idea for it was that you know, you can work on many projects at the same time, but you are just going to have a little bit water poured into it, right? So, and to finish it, you have to focus on pouring, you know, the water into one cup until it's not full. And that solves it for the sheer sake of saying, hey, actually, that makes sense. Right? So, yeah. I mean, it was kind of like a self-pondering what I'm actually doing with all of my projects and stuff. And by the end of the day, I've got so many and I'm not doing much progress on any of them. So I thought that actually writing a book is going to be way faster than doing anything else. Though, like today I was quite seriously thinking what I actually want to work on. What I have to focus on, because I have to focus on something. I can't just, you know, go about it juggling everything. Releasing a book is going to be like, you know, one way of making content. I've already got the book idea, I've already got many other things. I have that thing where the first 80% goes fast, then the last 20% is the second 80% true. That's also true. That's why you have to spend more time on them. You have to focus on one project, because like you can sit down and work on something, but in the end it's not really going to help you when you have, you know, 8 projects and you just try to juggle between all of them, because you know, at that point you are struggling to reach the you are struggling to complete the first 80%. So I was thinking, like, writing a book is going to be fast and easy, because yeah, but I've sat down and, like, I would have to write this book again. Because I've made one blunder that I've reminded myself about, because I'm not writing one shot. The book I'm writing supposed to be a series of 7 books, but I've made a blunder, and here's what the blunder is. I've wrote the story for only one book. When you are planning out the entire series, you have to take to the bank the entire series at the same time. So more or less what I'm doing, but I have to start with writing down the entire story throughout the entire series. And then I'm splitting the story for one book from the series into 3 sentences, and I'm beginning to to pull on and stretch and detail on that one story, but I have rest of the books already planned. I'm talking a lot and I have to drink a lot too. I don't know, it just got to me. But yeah, that's the general idea. So you'd have to genuinely have to... Whoa! Too much caffeine, I think. But I would have to genuinely think about starting the whole project from the very beginning, and if I have to start the project from the very beginning, wouldn't it be faster for me to learn C#? It's going to be a bit better option to do too, because which one? The book? The high fantasy one. Or the detectivistic one. It doesn't really hurt, but I still want to, figure out some stuff with how comes C# into the picture, because it might be faster and easier to learn than making that book in the long run, because it's going to be already 4th time I'm going to work on this story. And I think at this point, if I wouldn't waste my time on trying to make the book, I would probably already be zooming with the C# on certain level. So yeah, because for now I was trying to juggle it and even had like a huge break, which I don't like the fact of. So I'm like, I don't know, I have so many different things, and it feels like I'm just hurting myself by not having so many of that. I don't know, recently I've been having a lot of like stuff going on. Like, for example, I've also had a promotional image, like like ADHD is the thing where you just wake up and you are saying that this day is going to be the day that you're going to live on 100%, but in the end you are going to end up pushing everything to the next day, and so on until the age of 30. And I was like, damn, that rings a bell at certain levels. that actually speaks volumes. So I really have to pick a direction, excel at it, and start knocking things down with everything. Of course, there are like side projects that I can work on in a break, but I have to focus on one project and take it up every single time whenever I want to work on something. And I feel like learning C# for like 2 hours a day is going to be... it's not really going to help me, but I guess while having the book writing sessions, like several throughout the day, maybe. one thing has to be set to the side. That's for sure. I mean, I'm not even talking about the sheer, like all the projects that I'm doing on streams, because I'm doing them on streams, right? For example, I don't stream how I'm learning C#. I guess I could, but it might not be interesting. See, you know, looking at me how I'm reading and struggling with the code. And quite often I'm sitting down and reading in my head, so, you know, I'm not reading everything out loud. But I guess that would also help me, maybe in remembering some stuff. Okay, so I want the I want Davis to be like this, right? So he's like hanging ahead, kind of. So I need the legs to actually fall behind. That's actually one of the systems for imprisonment, because for once the person is going to be tortured just by, you know, hanging like this. But also if somehow they would be released, they are going to first fall to the ground, which is going to slow them down. Okay. So I want Davis to look here like that. I feel like I've been talking so many about my projects, and you know, I'm turning out to be all talk and no work. Also, Bon and Nozamdo is one of the most boring anime that I've watched so far. Like, I'm really trying to watch something. Some portions were kinda interesting, but in its majority, Bon and Nozamdo is not really flying high. It's really not. This is a weird position for the head. Pull up. So and soon, so day after tomorrow, I'm actually going to have another MRI. MRI? Yeah, magnetic resonance imaging. MRI. So that's that. We'll see, because this one is going to be on like my upper back, which is probably ruined, but we'll see what they are going to say about it. That head is not good. at all. This is the neck. Jesus. And I'm going to, after that, so basically after the MRI, I'm going to, you know, in the very next day, I'm going to have a, you know, visit to my psychiatrist. And I'm going to actually come back to work, so Friday, Saturday, I mean, I'm hoping to get back to work, but I'm going to do everything to come back to work, because as long as I don't like it, as long as I actually hate it, I really need to preserve it, because it's very difficult currently to get one. It's very difficult to get a job in Poland, so as long as I have the work, I need to preserve it too, no matter how much I would hate it. Bro, that head is literally killing me. I need it to be like pushed. I need it to be like pushed towards the camera. So I think actually the ball is not in the proper place. Isn't it too big? Maybe? That might be also the thing. And also like the positioning, because it has to be pushed up, because he's looking up, and right now he look like he's looking down, but he's looking up. So yeah, this is the neck still, but now the head is going like that, and now it makes sense. Okay, it's all about the positioning. Should I eat? I mean, if you're hungry. I've actually had another fantastic salad today. By the way, they already ate today. So you're eating once a day? I'm kinda same actually. I've had only the salad. Yeah. I've had only the salad, though everyone around me says that I should eat more. I don't feel like I need more. At times I just feel, you know, good enough with whatever I ate throughout the day. But I mean, yeah, if you're hungry, you can always. Okay. Remember elementary school, we had some insane rules nobody followed? Bro. Please tell me I'm all about insane rules that nobody follows. Hi Eric, glad to be here. How are you? Hope how's going? Hello, Boberman. Yeah. How is your day? My day is actually pretty good, to be fair. My day today is pretty good. Hi Skylar, glad to be here. How are you? Hope your night was going. I have a random urge to build a little Zen garden. I mean, to be fair, if this is what you are into. Like you should eat 12 times a day and wash your teeth 9 times and walk 2 times 5 kilometers and exercise another 30 minutes every 4 hours, etc, etc. Which in sum is like 60 hours per day when we add all of them up with 8 hours sleep and 8 hours school. Bro, that makes no freaking sense. At least my heart is full thanks to you, my prince. Aww. That's so sweet. What you drawing? A cover art for my manga. If Davis is the prince, who is the king? Interesting. Still things in sweet happiness. Interesting. What's the story, lol? The story is actually Davis's story. Like Davis is, you know, Devis Moriarty, my Vtuber avatar, but it's because I've actually took my Vtuber avatar from the manga story that I've been developing over years, and I really want to make, you know, that story complete finally after years. Yeah, Zaga, to be fair, those rules make no sense actually. Like eating 12 times a day? Who eats so many times a day? I don't even think there are like meals to cover like 12 positions. Come on. Expect package tomorrow. Alrighty. Let's go. Can't wait now. Well, can I help with the story? I used to make stories for an Avatar fan series with an Earth Avatar called Luton. I have a tracking says a place I can okay. To be fair, Eric, I've been developing this story myself. It's kind of like my child. I've been working on it since I've been working on the story since I was 11. I'm 25 now, so you can figure out how many years actually it took me operating on the entire story itself. I was remaking stuff, I was adding upon it, I was expanding it. I've actually have an entire universe built to the point where I have not only 4 like entire series of 4 like different series, but also I have a sub-stories for some crucial characters that are appearing in the main series, some like prequels, sequels, you know. So actually I'm quite closed on the story at this point. Well, if you are doing a shonen, but I have a random power system in a tab and multiple spaceships and things designed. I am doing shonen. I also have the entire system, you know, planned out. Again, I've had like 14 long years to rethink everything couple times. But yeah, so basically Davis is actually something called a alchemist. An alchemist is a form of a sorcerer in the universe, and sorcerers are using something called alchemy. And alchemy, I can't help with anything. Well, no, it's okay, it's okay. To be fair, at a certain point, maybe you are going to work on some side stories or something like that, or maybe like unrelated stories or what if sagas. Like, to be fair, if you want, when I'm going to work on it, wait, is this Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood? No, not quite. But alchemists, for metal alchemists, you know, there's a thing. But it's genuinely like a manga about purely about like sorcerers, wizards, and stuff. So that's that. With the wizards, lol. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like it. To be fair, Davis is kind of trying to run away from some sort of a destiny. There's going to be a lot of things I don't want to really explain now because I really don't want to spoil. But there are some like mad stuff happening about the series. I want to end Tucker. I hate him myself. I'm back, chat. Welcome back, Kyojiro. Welcome back. Also, hi, Muichiro. Got over here. How are you? Hope everything is going. Hi, Astrid. Got over here. How are you? Hope everything is going. Holy crap! You draw manga? Yeah, I'm drawing manga. I have my own manga series. We're going to release it on for free on Webtoons, so everyone will be able to read it. Yeah, to be fair, the moment you get to the like the worst character in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood I've met was the guy that actually merged his daughter with the dog to make a talking chimera, and that it appeared that actually he did the same thing with his wife long time ago, because he was like a failing alchemist, and generally he did something like that just to be someone that people are going to talk about. That's absolutely disgusting, and I hate it with my entire passion. I really hate that guy. He just wanted to make cat. Imagine. And dog girls. When Corona didn't turn out well. Corona from Hololive, for those who are not aware. Well, yeah. I came back from the dead. Got to have you back, Michiro. Got to have you back. So yeah, I bet Davis is evil. You'll see. How you say it? What should I say it? What should I say? how I say what? The place? Oh, wait, let me scroll up. Costume. Costume. Close enough. You know, close enough. It's like Dankeschön, like Shin from Dankeschön. So it's Kostschön. Kostschön. I guess it's easier this way because you actually understand German. So Like English has no like syllables to pursue it. Bunny girl. Man, I love this song so much. I wish I could turn it on stream. I would play it on repeat. Actually, I still have in plans making a stream where I would which would be like deleted after, where I would just play the copyrighted music, my playlist. I wonder what to do during that one. Actually, it's going to be private stream too, so only people with the link are going to be able to join. Generally, it's going to be more of a bit more cameral, because rather only people from like Discord server are going to be there. Also, I've noticed that a lot of people really liked Crony's illustration. Didn't really receive much feedback, but they've been leaving hearts and likes all over the place. Soon I'm going to, I think tomorrow, I'm going to post the speed paint. I just need to get some music and edit it. So that's that. We will see. Okay, so that generally makes sense now. Okay. So basically, fun fact, you can see that Davis actually on the model has much more scars. Wait. Damn it. There we go. Like, for example, scars on the neck, on pecs, on arms. There are some more scars on the abdomen, etc. But actually the scars are not from the very beginning. So I'm not going to really draw them here. Over here, Davis is only going to get his scars on the back, because Davis has scars on the back from being whipped. The evil Genesis arc, yes. The big bad guy from D&D. This is exactly the Genesis. My evil arc. Let's go. Oh yeah, folks, don't worry about the comic book. I have pretty much everything settled. If someone wants to help with things, remember that I'm also making you know, designs for some original characters, so you can always help by giving ideas for those characters. Or maybe also fire mages are always destructive, yeah. Actually, I'm wondering if I want to go for seinen or shonen with this manga. Because there's a difference, by the way. Seinen is Berserk. Shonen is My Hero Academia. So it's, do I want to make more adult way of action manga, or do I want to make like more teenagers action manga? That's a question. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need to make the logo. Yay! Two logos in the span of 2 days. How about that? It's going to be a bit... I'm not sure actually what I want with it. Or maybe I do. Since it has blood, it's inherently seinen. True. Inherently it's... I mean, not really. Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto has blood in them too. Same for Bleach. Like, Tenshinhan had his whole arm cut off by Nappa. It's still considered a shonen. My Hero Academia also has a lot of blood. So, generally blood is not inherently making the manga seinen. Seinen is genuinely like showing aspects like war crimes, for example. I would consider Z seinen. I mean, a lot of things happen in there, like Boo was imploding people from the inside. Tenshinhan literally had his arm cut off by Nappa. Nappa had his spine broken by Krillin exploding 3 times, true. Yamcha getting a Saibaman attached to him, which exploded literally, like point blank. Chaozu exploded himself on the Nappa's back. Pose. But, like, that's genuinely... it's not necessarily seinen, it's still shonen. Seinen literally is going for like very serious topics, like straight up showing like war crimes and stuff. Like Berserk, for example, right? Or very excessive gore. So like, for example, in Dragon Ball you are not going to see like inside of the cut off Tenshin's arm. And you are not going to see in Dragon Ball Z like actual, like, you know, innards like getting spilled out or being like eaten away by some kind of monster while the person is still alive. So like very excessive gore, very excessive like generally very excessive stuff are going to make it are going to make it a seinen. I don't know where is the border though, because Made in Abyss? Not sure, let me check. Made in Abyss genre. It's adventure, dark fantasy, science fiction. So it's not neither shonen or seinen. It has to. If something is a shonen or seinen, it has to be pure action. That's what shonen means. It's like action manga. But shonen is for teenagers and younger adults, while seinen is for like older adults, like genuinely. So basically people that are going to have very strong stomachs. I'm wondering, gee, gosh golly, now we are going to have, we'll have to figure out what to do about this one. Okay, we've had a good logo, but I don't necessarily like it on that side. So let's actually try to figure out something new, something better. So we are going to have, actually we're going to have it in black text, and then we're going to have a white edge, which is going to be like 20. Actually 20 or 5, I think 5 is going to be important. Or maybe 10, maybe 10. Well, they say Black Lagoon is seinen. Also, from my experience, I've learned that a lot of those ratings for anime is bullcrap. So, you know, good luck trying to figure out what's exactly a seinen and what's shonen. Because quite often it's not necessarily anything really. It has some beheading children and similar stuff. I mean, that is straight up a seinen worthy. Like, you are not going to see it in One Piece or anywhere. It's gonna be really brutal. Okay, I like this font for EPROM. I really don't want to go for bleach, but I'm having an idea of having like a flames striking. Like, imagine we are going to have a like an underline here, right? Like this, and it already looks bleach for some reason. Fuck. Freak it. Let's freak it. But genuinely, I thought about making an underline like this and making like flames striking from the sides. And I'm actually thinking about doing that. I might do that. I'm making this. Another part is going to be like a like a piece of red clothing just wrapping around it and swinging down. Just a tiny bit. And there are going to be the triangles, actually, that we have on my thing. The sidearms, yeah, kinda. Actually, those are rather called the devil's tusks because it originates from a different mark to which the person who owns the whole thing, right? The clan to which Davis belongs to. If you put your rectangles there, yeah, triangles there, yeah, it's going to look like sidearms. I know. It may look like carousel. Carousel? What? On web where you can go back and forth. Oh, yeah. And it might actually look like this. Between images, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not today the clever person. Genuinely. Not today. I'm a big dum-dum. That looks good. And we are going to add the flames. And everyone having right now a PTSD about the flames on which we were struggling yesterday so much. I think we were making those flames for like a good couple minutes. Damn, it's going to look so much like Bleach thing. The flames are really going to make it so similar, if not the same. Let's hide those to have a better view. Alrighty. And now it's just copy and paste it on the other side. Hey, yo! That looks good. And now the piece of clothing, so that. And let's kinda equal it to this. And it's also the same here. And now we want a brighter color. And now we want to have it go like this. Okay, and now let's copy and paste it on the other side. And the question is, do we want those to be brought closer? I think we want it to be brought closer. lucky, you know, to show some more of those flames. Now, how does it look like? I feel like the pieces of clothing might not necessarily be good. Maybe even try to copy and paste it above everything and kinda have the arrows here. What you all think? With or without the cloth? Because with the cloth it's going to be genuinely a quite simple logo, but untrustworthy, I can say. It's going to be very Bleach-like, unfortunately, but I don't really mind it. I don't really mind it. Hum. Munch. So, what you think? With cloth or without the cloth? Covering the text or not covering the text? Twitch got disconnected. It's not me, I'm not losing the... I'm not losing the bitrate. So that's that. Ledot. Okay. It was Twitch. Alright. Because I've noticed that my YouTube thing got... my YouTube... you know, overview also lagged. Me no likey. Baby no likey. I swear I'm gonna see myself out. I'm really too familiar, but I can't tell what it reminds me of. Oh, I have to say that I am still stuck with what to do about those. Do I want to keep those pieces of cloth or not? I guess not. It would then just be, you know, marked to now be colored. Like it's manga, it's like a manga thing, right? So you don't necessarily have a full, you're not going to have like a full overview on it, but it's genuinely going to, well, what I was saying? It's not going to be necessarily like very advanced, but it just have to represent the series, right? The question is, do I want it to represent my series? I do. I just need to color it. color it and give it to the next person. Huh? Heck, let's just kind of get the effect that that we've got for the Devis logo. Like a reddish tone here. We're going to keep those black. Like a biker gang patch. Yeah, I was thinking about the same. Okay, we're going to take that, and I'm thinking about adding like a second line here. And actually I want this line to be a bit thicker. Like a 50? Yeah, 50 should be good. You know what would be funny? Yeah. What's up? There is that meme of the girl with the burning house making a reference to it somehow, somewhere. I was wondering about. I mean, we still have to make the channel banners, and I was actually thinking about the same thing. I've actually had a thought about it. What if? Am I right? Okay, now let's mark it all. Let's reverse the selection. Let's expand the selection by 10. And now underneath we want to make a fill with white and expand the selection by another 10. I'm actually doing that just by expanding it by 5 2 times. Nah, I don't think it's actually working. I actually think that I need to just make this work. So I need to mark. The problem with memes are that as time goes, they go deeper in meta level. Yeah. Unfortunately. But actually I was, like genuinely I was pondering if maybe making like a haha funny meme with, you know, like a building set on fire and Devis is just standing next, having a smug on his face. This doesn't work. Either the bottom line has to go fully or we have to just keep it like that. Not sure if the line actually looks good on the whole logo. It kinda does. We had funny pictures for comics, then came relatable pictures, then things that reminded of relatable things. I see. No, I don't want to go that deep. Then it somehow became Skibidi Toy. Man, that's true though. That's so true. Unbelievable. and now we want that to be high like this, and we want, I think we want to get Davis also like slightly bigger. By the way, I've played Civ today. I have no idea how I can do some stuff, and it wasn't really mentioned. I've clicked the option that it's my first time playing Civ, and I didn't receive the tutorial that I was expecting. 0 out of 10, I'm going to play it again. But to be fair, on the contrary, I've kind of lost several hours on one playthrough that I didn't even finish. I'm playing, and for some reason it just got me into, like, made me to play America, and anyway. Yeah, that actually works. Also, Zentreya made like a photo for memes. That's like about the memes, right? So Zentreya made like a photo, like, oh yeah, hey. L'Oréal. L'Oréal el prix. So basically she made so basically she made like a meme, like a meme image, right? Like, hey, caption this, right? And there's like Zen making like, you know, the rock and roll, squatting in front of like a huge tombstone with RIP. Kind of made one for Twitter, and it's crazy that there are actually people like hitting buttons and likes on that. Someone even made a bookmark on it. That's crazy. I don't know. What the fuck is rock and roll squatting? Like a rock and roll sign while squatting. I think I've said it too fast. So like... but sounds like a shitting position. Sorry. So basically, like, you know, she, with her hand, she's making that rock and roll sign, right? And she's squatting in front of the tombstone with her tongue out. Okay, I think we've got something over here. But the thing is that right now I have to kind of figure out, like, this is going to be the 100% of what I want with my style. That's why I'm kind of worried, because right now I'm kind of like, oh, that might be good, you know, when incorporated into the style. This is going to look good when incorporated into the style. More Tuna, more other artists, like, you know, depending what I want exactly. But this is going, whatever I'm going to make it, you know, like, no matter what kind of details I'm going to put in it, it depends on it'll later depend on the sheer fact how it's exactly going to work and look like. So the sheer, fact, if I actually have a like what exactly I want from my style, right? Bro, that's... Your style changes like in every 3 months, yeah, and that's why I want to finally say cut to that and finally like settle with one thing. I know the base, I know what I want to incorporate into that, I just have to figure out how I want to make it work genuinely. The thing is that I'm not sure if I want to pursue this like that, because like over here we more or less have like an idea what's going to go on. I mean, you might not really know what's going to go on, but I know what's going to go on. That's why, and because I don't know, you are not going to be able to know what's going on here. That's why I wanted to also pursue more sketching today, just to establish the exact thing that's supposed to happen here. But I'm kind of like dumbfounded with what exactly I want. Hate it. I hate it so much. But what can I do? Okay, let's merge that and that. Let's merge this text onto that too. So now we have all the texts on one layer. Those were like My Hero Academia, and you can kind of see like what's going on here. Like main story in the volume is represented by the whole thing, right? So what character is going to be crucial, or maybe crucial scene, or genuinely what the volume is going to be about. So that's like more or less what's going on here in the covers. Me of Logo on Ramen. Bro. The MHA1, okay. I thought for a second like, holy, I might be cooked on this one. Of a flower, again, not the shape but the vibe. Huh. Flower. Flower. Bro, people are literally looking to... People are literally wanting to hire an artist to draw a webcomic manga. First chapter, so they want... Looks cool, yeah. People want, like, there's someone on Reddit wanting to hire an artist to draw a webcomic manga, and they're offering $100 to $1,000. But it's way too little considering for, like, the work on the chapter. It's not like maybe 100 for a chapter. That would be like something that most artists would go for. Someone like, usually someone that is very not aware of how the freelancing works are falling for those traps, because that's actually a trap from people. They're trying to scrape. Most artists go 100 for a full body pick, yeah. Actually, no jokes. I'm going for $25 for a full body pick. Actually, if you go on my Vision, you can have a whole character art for $25 only. And that's true, like most artists are going for $100 for a full body pick. And that's crazy. Hi Karan, glad to have you here. How are your brain is going? I think this is the first time here around, so hope you find a comfy corner here. What's crazy about $100? Nothing. No, nothing. What's crazy is that, for example, like, it's not crazy. What I was saying is that it's crazy that someone wanted a whole. I changed twice more. I charge twice more. True. Like, it really depends on the artist. Like, personally, I just have $25 for character art, but this is because, like, it's really fast for me to draw character arts, and I'm kind of like pricing per speed. Even though I've got quite a... well, some people are saying that I've got quite a style, and you know, they were, when I was making commissions for them, they were even trying to offer me more, but you know, a price is a price, so that's that. But what I was saying is that someone was trying to get a full comic book done for $100 up to 1,000, where you know, like I've said that because it's crazy, right? Because usually it's supposed to be like sometimes per page, sometimes per chapter, and you know, like genuinely it shouldn't be like a fixed price for the whole thing, because it's actually very dependent. And I said, like, I would, for example, draw it but for I would draw it for a how it's called. I would draw a chapter for $100, right? So that's that. But yeah, it also depends on the artist. I don't know. Well, you have some nice drawings. Actually, let me check it. I'm really interested. I really like looking at all others' artworks. Can't find anything. If it's exactly on the background, then that's actually cool. You've got really nice style. I like it. I wouldn't move a finger for $100. JK. Yeah, like some, you know, jokes are jokes. Some artists actually are, you know, some artists actually are going around like this. At a certain point I've kind of explained linked Devi. Yeah, oh, nice. Thank you. Let me check. Oh, I like those. Ooh, I like that style. Really like that style, that's cool. That's cool, that's cool. I like it. What are you checking? The Kyrie was the... with the glasses is 3D at first, I see. Huh? It's like I found you, went on your VK, we were checking out your artworks. You are drawing really nicely, by the way. I really like your style. VK? You have it linked on your Twitch. Don't you? Bruh, I should delete this dumb link. It's alright. It's like a 5th time someone just goes there. I mean, yeah, people are checking out links at times. It's like Russian socials, you shouldn't go there. There's a lot of things happening. Why not? Oh. Yeah. So basically, what's left now? We would have to kinda try to figure out stuff connected with damn, the style. Because I forgot to do that. That's kind of funny and cute. Alright, so... Hey, actually, Kara, hope you find a comfy corner here. Hope you'll feel like at home. So basically, I really like the way how, for example, how detailed Crony turned out. Not necessarily as much details, but there's a bit more shading here. At the same time, I actually really liked... The most drawings on that page are not mine, just saying, oh, okay, gotcha. I understand now. It's a fan art, alrighty. Bro, Zega, you are doxing right now, someone. GG's. Yeah, I kind of really like. I kind of also like the softness on Summer. I think I need to kind of. You're a little stalker. I have to kind of figure out the amount of details and the hairs. Hairs, like, I don't really like how hairs turn out on Crony. I think I've done way too many things. They both are good, yeah. It's just I have to make a hard decision on it. Also, the line art. I finally got the way of my line art. And to be fair, I've noticed that it's way easier for me to thicken the line art where parts are meeting. So when I would want to make a line art, I would just, you know, go with a normal, let's say a 10 size. And when we are getting close on transition to another line, the line would just get thicker like this. I think that gives a bit better idea of depth than the light thing, and just looks better, in my opinion. That's like one of the parts I was doing back in the days, and I'm coming back to that because I just prefer working this way. Yeah. So I really want to figure out... Found Vision 2, but it's empty. Bro. Isn't that sometimes? So that's more or less the idea. So line art is like settled. I made it for my customer. Ooh. To be fair, I recommend. I really recommend Vision. She can link her character there. I see. Vision is really good. You can use it, lol. Yeah, because to actually be a to actually be able to make commissions there, you have to have a special code. You have to either write to Vision on Twitter, and they are going to give you a personalized code to use to become an artist on the site, or you have to ask someone that's verified there. Not even if I had the special code. Huh? I still can't. That's interesting. Lives in, despite we having a Slovakia between us. God damn it. Help! Help me! Please! Oh, brother. Russia, baby, we have no fancy stuff here. Don't look towards the wind. Don't look towards the wind. Bruh. And there's like knocking on the window. That's like a horror story at this point. No PayPal, no Vision, no Ko-Fi, no Twitter. Bro. Nuh-uh. I see. It has to be hard. Without those. Those are like without it has to be so hard to make any commissions actually. Like you can't use Ko-Fi because like commissions are also, you know, a Ko-Fi related, because you can also make commissions there. You can't use Vision for them. You can't use Twitter. You can't even get PayPal. I do Russians, I see. I'm working with a Russian guy on a game. Started with this too, yeah. Bro, that's... Comes, I mean, I see. I wonder if there's a way, for example, if you would get, I don't know, a VPN, if it would unlock it for you. Crypto is always an option. Yeah, but, you know, it kinda seems a bit shady when you're asking for cryptos. But people are afraid of it, yeah, exactly. Me too. I would too. I'm kinda dumb for it. Too dumb. Like, I don't even know how they're mining it. I've seen a crypto mining setup and there was no Minecraft there. 0 out of 10. Yeah. Well. If you're interested and have like an hour, hit me up, I can explain. To be fair, I might actually ask. I might ask. We'll see. Probably I'm still not going to understand most of it, but I mean, I'm using some Russian guy who have people because he lives somewhere not in Russia. Oh, that's interesting. You have to really... he pays for my life to D. Oh, I see. You have to have a lot of trust in that person, though. Like, really a lot. I might be Russian, but I'm not a pirate, lol. Yeah. Yar. He's just a chill guy, I see. I mean, theoretically, you can ask that person to create an email. In my country, it's totally legal. But surprisingly, from what I've learned in Poland, it's also legal if you're not spreading the stuff you've downloaded. So as long as you are not becoming a peer in torrent, you are not going to break the law. You can just download stuff for your own usage, which is crazy, by the way. But it was like an old bill that they've passed. I mean, old bill. They've passed this as a bill some time ago. Still, my friend was so unlucky because he got the... you turned something in Germany, next day the fine is already deducted from your bank account. Lol. True. True. Like, my friend actually pirated something before that bill was passed, and he had a whole court case against him. They've took his PC, they've... actually, when he got back his PC, they didn't give him the hard drive. So the entire hard drive that he had, with, you know, all the windows, all the files, everything, was just taken by the police. And he wasn't allowed to receive it. At this point, I doubt he will ever see it, though, even though the bill already passed. That's crazy. And that's funny, like L for that guy. Yeah. Yowzers, my back hurts. Yeah, I really like this. I really like this line art. I think I could use thinner, but I guess that's good enough. I like thicker line art stretch. I mean, it's my neck, and it's literally on the bending, like, you know, on the shoulder line, so I can't really stretch much. I can just, like, get my entire head and neck back, which is what I'm actually doing right now. So you can see my model going all wonky and stuff. How many times you redo this cover? I mean, I might pirate, but I feel like I owe something to devs because I take comms. And you really enjoy Life D? Damn. To be fair, I find Life 2D being actually quite good. The problem is subscription. I hate subscription models. I want to pay something for something once and have it assigned to me, because like I don't like having this like lingering thing like, oh, I need my money. I need to have the money by that time. Really don't like this feeling. I've had the Nintendo Premium. I don't remember how it's called. It was like a membership because I wanted to play some retro games. And to play retro games on Nintendo, you need their premium, their membership. And it wasn't even that much because it was like 60 PLN or something like that for an entire year. But still, despite that, I'm okay with it even if I have to pay for it through random guy every month. To be fair, it's just my personal thing. I'm a tad bit autistic, so I have this some sort of a, you know, alarm in my brain, making me feel anxious whenever I have the subscription turned on something. So that's that. I blame it on autism. Don't blame it on autism, it's normal. True. Kinda. Like, a lot of people actually don't like having the subscription-based model. And they don't even have autism, so that's, yeah. I mean, he's like a serious dude and I'm just bothering him with my weird payments and he asks no questions. Sometimes I buy something on Ko-Fi. It's usually some stupid stuff. Huh. I mean, the guy has to be... I'm really wondering about the dynamics between you and that guy, because, to be fair, like, are you paying him also for making those transactions, or you're just sending him the money for the transaction and he pays it? That's like, to be fair, that's the first time I actually meet with something like that. In the general, yeah, I'm paying him part of the price. Oh, I see. So that's the deal. That makes sense now. That's interesting though. Good you have someone that can help you. And like, he's just absolutely random, dude. Huh. I mean, to be fair, at certain point I've seen one of the viewers saying that they have problems because they can't have, for example, X amount of Google accounts registered on them. And I know that I could possibly make, you know, infinite amount of Google accounts as long as I, you know, I can use them. I like that he's not asking questions despite I asked him to pay to someone Ko-Fi and send them like heart lol. And he just okay done. Hey, that's actually good. That's actually cool. He seems like he could be a good friend. It's like you're commissioning. To be fair, it feels like you're commissioning him to send messages to people. Which is also quite cool idea. It kinda reminds me of those guys that I think it was a meme or an actual thing, but you could like commission someone to walk up to you mean the hitman, It was like you could hire someone to walk up to your boss just so he would tell him like some mean words, like how bad of a boss he is and stuff. Like just a totally random dude would like walk up to the boss, start like, you know, dragging him through the mud with the words and just walk away. I think it was like a meme, but that was funny. Oh, in Japan it's an entire profession. They resign instead of you. Oh, yeah, yeah. There was something like that. Professional resigner. Japan has so many different professions that are not like known globally, like or just died, because otherwise they make you do the walk of shame. Huh, that's interesting. Though I haven't heard. Also, it's common for bosses to shout at those times. Yeah. To be fair, I think usually, you know, resignations or firings are causing people to shout a lot. So I'm not shocked that people are shouting during those times, but yeah. To be fair, there's literally a whole profession to push people into a train to maximize the space of the train and let people not be late. But that also means you are going to be pushed against someone so hard that you are going to almost have no room to breathe, but at least you are going to catch your train. And they are working only in the rush hours. I think after that they are doing other functions on the train stations. And to be fair, that was also a profession, you know, global profession. The what? They're like pushing people into the trains. Professional pushers. You can see that. It was like a global profession too, at certain time. Oh, the metro tuckers. Yeah, that. Damn. What's up? But yeah, the professional, the metro tuckers, that was like a full-on thing globally, but at a certain point people stopped using trains as much around the world, so they've straight up, you know, just gave up on that profession. But in Japan it still lingers because their trains are faster and a lot of people are using trains to actually move between different sides of the whole thing, of the whole island. I mean, that's an interesting profession. You get to grab random people publicly. Yeah, look at Indians, they just sit on top of the train, problem solved. True. But when you have a bullet train, which is going with couple max of speed, then sitting on top of the train might feel a bit excessive. But yeah, you're like shoving them, literally shoving people, like you have to use a lot of force to shove that person into the train, and at times you can use a broom to push them more. Ballet. Ballet. A ballet train, yeah, a ballet train. Damn. Mom, I'm getting bullied on the internet again. I'm getting to the story, guys. Once, wait. Yo, I would drink Dr. Pepper right now. Dr. Pepper. God damn. I would kill for Dr. Pepper right now. Bro. Oh, beans. Gosh golly. You already drank 7 coffees and an energy drink. True, and I'm actually kind of sleepy. Surprisingly, I feel kind of ippy. When you mentioned Metro Duckers, I thought you were talking about killers. Who push people under the tree. Literally like an angel shot. Caffeine can make you sleepy. My grandma used to drink a coffee before going to bed. Dude, same. I'm literally... I'm capable to drink a coffee and I can go to sleep. And like, yeah, it's legal. It's real profession. Yeah, imagine like an angel shot in a bar. No, the ones who push the beer inside the door. Yeah. Oof. Imagine. Oh no, my ammo! I've run out of ammo. I have to improvise. Jumps out of the corner. True. Imagine something like that happening in like CS:GO or something. I felt the tension in my beer belly because of your comparison. Bro, imagine. Be gentle or something. Like, actually, no jokes, they are allowed to even use broomsticks. That's so cool. Imagine you can use broomsticks on people. I would literally go for that profession just to use a broomstick on someone. I wanna have this job, same. For beating or for poking? Yes. Where to sign? To be fair, I feel like Japan has one of the better metro cultures, because they have a lot of stuff that, for example, I don't really see here in Poland. Like straight up on some metro stations, there's straight up a person just waiting with a board, waiting to throw the board between the train and the ground, just so the person on the wheelchair could could get on the get off of the train. Like they already wait and know where the person is going to leave, and that person is just standing there with that board and wait for the person. We have trains that do it automatically, lol. We don't. We have the trains that can barely hold a normal person. Let the say of having someone on a wheelchair. The other day I've seen literally, when I was going by a train to a different city, I've literally seen someone almost falling down because the step broke off, and we are talking about the metal steps. This is literally the like train stations at Poland. Also, you have that, you know, Jimmy Buffett is saying there's always a 5 o'clock somewhere. Every train station clock stopped at the 5 o'clock. No idea why and how this happened. Like straight up, every single train station I was at had like manual, you know, manual clocks, and all of them were stopped at 5 a.m. Most of train floors are flush with the walls. I would be also flushed if someone would walk over me. Ooh. I thought our infrastructure is worse than yours. We are almost Balkan. Nah, here trains are messed up. We just received metros. We've had no metros before, we've just had train stations and like trains generally, no metro whatsoever. And it's only in one city and one village that is like connected to that city right now. We have 4 metro lines. We have 1. But we are talking, you know, we are actually talking about. Also, we have those weird metros which are partly trains. We don't even have those. What the heck? Isn't this underground sometimes over? No, we don't have those. Like, actually, that partial thing is the only metro that we have. I have no metro in my city. Same. I just have a train station, which is falling apart. It was literally recently renovated, but literally you can walk inside and there's paint peeling off already. I mean, I live in the capital. Okay, true, that's facts. I kind of always dreamed about living in a city that would, where I could. Budapest is nice, fancy, yeah. I kind of always dreamed about living in a city where I could just get into a metro station to get on the other half of the city with no issues. And for example, just sitting there for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever. And I don't know, draw, for example. I was always like fascinated with those like videos and scenes in the movies where there's someone's, you know, just standing in the metro station. I don't go outside the house, so I don't care where I live. I had to do it for like 6 years. It's not that fun. To be fair, yeah, it doesn't seem like that. It doesn't seem like fun when you think about it on a longer period of time. And Kara, like, that's facts. Like, I don't really walk out either. I actually spend more time in my home. Chances are better. You get to view outside, true. We have a lot of trams, to be fair. And trolleys. That's surprising. We have a lot of trolleys too. Imagine some evil Polish man making a real life trolley problem, and you have to react quickly. We even got an award for how green we are, but in reality we just don't have money to replace them. Facts. Facts. Like straight up. Like you can literally watch an old movie, black and white, and you go into a trolley and you look at, you look at those trolleys from those movies and you literally see that this is exactly the same. A trolley that is like over 50 years old and it's still just going, just because. I'm not sure we call the same thing trolley. We call the buses which have electric lines but still bus, not tram. We have like trams which are like very short, and we have trolleys which are like segmented, so you have like several different lines. So it's like trolleys, like several trams connected to each other. Yeah. To be fair, it's kind of sad that you just try to, take a public communication. You, for example, sit in a, in a seat that was literally in a movie from like 1940s, 1950s. Sent a pic. Show me. Oh! We have those like very rarely. Those are in like very specific in like very specific in a very specific places, and usually those are like pretty new. I guess we are just buying those from you. That's why you are not having the new ones. Poland is buying all of them. Bro. Yeah, we have a factory of them. Yeah. But we use the old one. And once ordered from China, bruh. Why not using your own thing? For some reason. I see. I get it. Don't worry. I get it. I don't always enjoy snuggle with random old women, so I use taxi usually. I just go barefoot. I mean, I have shoes on, but on foot. I don't call Uber Grandma experience. Yeah. But to be fair, I've never really had to go like very long portions to call an Uber for something. So I was just ending up going by foot everywhere. It's actually even good for you. I was getting like a lot of steps, by the way. Not like 10k, but I was capable to walk throughout the entire day and still wasn't capable to get the thing. They are those. It's only nice when it's cold in winter and they wear these fluffy coats. I don't mind snuggling against them in the bus. I see. When it's summer, yeah, hell no. Exactly. I remember at a certain point we had like a summertime, or like almost summertime, like by the end of the school year, a couple trips, and we've had to sit in the bus, like straight up. You sat in that bus for like 20 minutes, maybe even less, and it was reeking so bad. It's summer, there has to be some apocalyptic event to make me leave my air conditioning house. Actually, soon I'll be able to use my air conditioning. Imagine no problems anymore. I've got air conditioning by the end of the summer, so I didn't really use it as much. But now I'm going to have possibility to use air conditioning ever since I'm going to step into these hot summer days. But considering that, or go to some Arab country with casual 45 degrees Celsius and not dying for some reason. I mean, I like hot temperatures. I didn't mind the hot temperature in my room. I wasn't really, you know, I've never really felt like I really need to get the air conditioning, but I've just got it. Because it's nice to, you know, it's just a nice feeling, but I straight up don't really need it. I like warm temperatures. I hate it when it's cold. A lot of people I meet, I can function. Yeah. To be fair, I don't know why so many people hate summer so badly. I don't know why people hate hot temperatures. I thrive in them. I just lie there and cry. I thrive in hot temperatures. Like, same with my family. Also, I'm capable to sit by the opened window with minus 10 degrees Celsius in a short sleeve. When it's cold, you can always put on more clothes, but if it's hot, there's a limit of how naked you can get. True. I mean, it makes sense why his model is naked now. Boy, I have pants, okay? I'm just too sexy for my shirt. We don't see them because no one sees them. If I don't see something, I won't assume it's there. Jesus. It makes sense though. More like I assume it's not there, yeah. And you drain a shirtless dude. True. True. He's drawing himself. That's also true. That's one of the versions of the character. That's like the character at the start of the story. Because I'm drawing manga, so... Is this like a nudist stream? We're all naked on this stream. Nah, JK. Only for naked people. Nah, JK, it's not. I mean, I have clothes on. It's easier to assume that something doesn't exist if you can see it, Hanzaga. What? I guess the trick is not so... Just keep it a secret, Jesus. Bro. Nah. It's like I really have to get some clothes on my character. I mean, like some shirt on my character. Damn it. I can't even show it because the pants are too low. No shirt, yeah. And that, you know, that Vine boom effect with the side eye with a rice brow. You need no shirt. I out on some clothes because I have a window which looks on a stair which nobody uses ever. And today there was an old dude in my window. An old dude was literally looking through your window at you. That's creepy. Wasn't looking. And I'm like, what the fuck? Wasn't looking. I see. Good. Well, imagine though how many times that person could have, on other people could have like walked through those staircases when you were out on clothes. Don't know, 70? Bro. Probably he was looking. He was on his gaycation. Still fine though. Bruh. Well, I'm a dude too, yeah. Hold on. What's going on? I can't even. I don't know, don't listen to me. Me either. Zaga, me either. I can't even. Bruh. I'm straight up like starting to have an energy crash right now. I think 7 coffees and an energy drink wasn't enough. I like old people, they're fun to talk with. They always have more knowledge to pass on you. I'm also afraid of them. They have stories, true. They have some funny stories, too. What if they will feel bad right on feel bad right on me? What will I do? I don't know. Never been in a situation like that. Call an ambulance. Bond James the names, call the ambulance. I will panic too much. Find an adult. And I try to finish the job and ID evidence. Bro. I am an adult. Okay, we'll see. For sure the writings are good. Not sure about the one. My conduct. Not sure about the drawing, not sure about the scenario. I really have to figure out what I want with it. Might actually do works on that off stream, but we'll see. I'm really right now crashing. I think I have the post caffeine crash out right now. So, thanks Zega for being active and... what the fuck? Thanks Zega and thanks Kara for being active in the chat on Twitch. Isn't it post-sugar crash? No idea. I'm just crashing out. I literally feel like my eyes are closing on themselves. I don't know. But I know that actually when you have caffeine, after a certain period of time, your energy drops. So there's also like a similar crash. Yeah. Thanks Muto, thanks Kujiro, thanks Goblin, thanks Eric, thanks Skylar, thanks Astric, thanks Muichiro for being active chat on YouTube. And as always folks, stay creative and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care and